休斯顿向南走，沿着288号公路，在抵达 Angleton 以西的288号公路旁，可以看到一座高76英尺的 Stephen Austin 雕像，这就是 Stephen Austin Munson Historical County Park。该公园代表了独特的官方和各方合作伙伴关系，是社区多年来对布拉佐里亚 County 最著名的居民德克萨斯共和国之父 Stephen Austin 的支持。他是一位重要的拓荒者和政治家，在德州历史上扮演着关键的角色。他带领第一批美国人到墨西哥的德克萨斯殖民，并在德州独立战争中发挥了领导作用。尽管他在德州独立后不久就去世，但他对德州的影响深远。在各界的大力支持下，当地居民筹集资金建造了雕像和设施场地来纪念 Stephen Austin， 这也是第一个由县政府经营的历史遗迹。现在每周5天，周3到周日向公众免费开放。该公园占地11亩，其中心是一座标志性的76英尺高的 Stephen Austin 雕像。该雕像是由德州著名的雕塑大师 David 设计。公园包括一个小型的礼品店、野餐区、游客资讯中心，以及位于服务中心后面的德克萨斯形状的池塘。该公园就坐落于最初授予 Stephen Austin 本人的土地上，作为履行他与墨西哥的经理合同报酬。他又于1829年将这块土地授予了他同时代的人 Henry William Munson。该物业一直属于 Munson 家族，一直到于2004年的时候，该家族把场地捐赠了公园，以纪念 Stephen Austin、Munson 家族以及布拉佐里亚 County。该公园全年举办各种活动，包括有历史重演，人们着着古装体验历史，包括圣和仙斗战役，以及早期人们的编织、农具使用等等解说活动。对德州历史有兴趣的朋友，这里值得带着小朋友一同探索学习。该游客中心可预约导览，目前每次限制接待45位游客。
So from front to back, it's 10 acres.
Yeah.
We have the statue, and we're working on finding someone to fix him because he got beat up with our last hurricane.
Oh, yeah.
And
so the clothes like some broken.
Yeah. And then our visitor center, which is museum-esque. We have a teaching collection, which means all the stuff in here we can pull out and show people how it works. Yeah. And then in the back, we have a playground for the kiddos, and we have a pond in the shape of the state of Texas.
Yeah.
So you can actually go walk around the state of Texas in about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we do have some trails. They're being worked on to make more trail, and they'll eventually connect with the trails next door. Because that's our Parks Department headquarters building next door.
Well, other question. Where the Stephen Austin tomb?
That's a couple-fold answer. He was buried near Peach Point,
Right.
which is where his sister's home was.
Right.
They exhumed his body and took him to Austin to be reburied.
Yeah, the state cemetery.
Yes.
The big statue.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories behind that.
Yeah.
So he was buried in the area. Now he's not. So Peach Point, I have a map of it over here, but that's over where his sister had her house.
Right.
So I wanted to show you one thing first.
Right.
By name, the old 300.
300, yes.
And the settlements.
Yes.
So if you know someone with these last names, you can actually find where their league of land was.
Yes.
Do you know how big a league of land was?
That time it was about like 648.
4,428 acres. That is a league. So you could apply for half a league if you weren't a married man.
Right.
There's also something called a labor of land, which is about 430 acres.
Yes.
So a little bit smaller.
Right.
But if you're just one small family, it'd be easier to maintain. And if you notice, most of these are on a major waterway
Right.
or on a tributary of a major waterway.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's the original. And then you had Cummings and the McNeils lived here. And then you had a few smaller pieces. And so his sister, Mary Austin, married Perry, Mr. Perry. And that's some of his land here. Now Perry, the man, Mr. Perry, he played a big role in this area by moving goods.
Yes.
He would bring goods, he would sell them, or arrange to have them sold, things like that. So he was very much a big part of moving things around the colony.
So who built this park?
This park, okay, the Stephen F. Austin 500.
Yes.
So you've heard of the old 300. Those were the original settlers.
Right.
The group that raised the money to build this statue and put this building here was called the Stephen F. Austin 500.
Oh.
Because it was about 500 folks who donated about $1,000 to having him built.
Oh.
He was built in 2006 by Mr. Addix.
Yes.
He also built the Sam Houston statue in Huntsville.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I
So-
visited all the place.
2006, this was built here in stages. They put him up, they put the visitor center up. We didn't have a formal parking lot, it was just a gravel lot.
Right.
And it was in the hopes that one of the municipalities would take it over to manage it. In 2016, the county parks department took it over.
Very good.
So we've been a county park ever since.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
But feel free to look around.
Yeah.
These are just examples of things that you may have found in the colonies. So we cover a time period roughly in between 1811 and 1846.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. We visited his death place. His death place.
Yes.
Yeah. There's now only one small sign. And also,
Did you see the reproduction capital building?
oh yeah.
Did you know that the Texas Historic Commission
Right.
received money to relocate it and also to build the original Senate building?
I don't know. Well,
I don't know. They just got approved for the money, so it's really exciting. So THC, the Texas Historical Commission, which
Yeah.
runs most of the Texas state sites, like Varner Hogg and Levi Jordan Plantation, they're going to move it when they find a site and put that building there along with some other reproduction buildings.
well, I like they keep the original. Like
That's not the original. That's a reproduction.
I know, but
But that's not where it was. So they're gonna make a village out of it.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. When they whoever they is, the state, the national, federal folks give money
Right.
to do these things in order to maintain the integrity of our history,
Right.
it becomes bigger and better. It
Right.
really does.
So where are going to locate?
I don't know. They don't have the land yet.
Okay.
So it'll be
Where are you going to down
yeah.
to the Helpline?
Yes.
And I don't know where to I don't download. I put the whole picture later on my third photo. Okay.
Oh, well, that gets people visiting here.
Right.
Yeah. We actually trained their cleaning crew. Yeah.
Wow.
So most folks, when they want to learn about how to safely fire a cannon, they come here.
Good.
And unfortunately, my boss isn't here right now. He had a funeral to attend.
Okay.
But he is a fountain of information.
Yeah, one time I went to the house. They are, they dig something.
Oh, the archaeological dig?
Right.
Yes.
That's talk about 10 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, it's been ongoing for quite a while.
Right.
So, Varner Hogg